Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Candy Boxes. In today's episode, I am introducing to you the new Skylar Eau de Parfum. And let's get started. So you might be confused why I said Eau de Parfum. So Skylar actually reformulated. Last month they actually released the EDPs that they have. They repackaged and they changed their formula. So let's go ahead and discuss first their packaging. So I know that for our scent club, like for example, we have a Coco Colada right here, and their box looks like this, and something that you pull to get the perfume inside. And we have the new version, which is like this. This is Matcha Zen, which is for the month of October. So if you compare it to the last one that we have, it's kind of different height, so it's kind of shorter. It's still the same length, I would say, or same width. And am I right? And it is still the same volume, which is 0.33 fluid ounce. They just changed a little bit in the pricing for their full sizes. But if you are still a Scent Club member, these are still $20 per month. Anyway, moving on. So that is the packaging. And then for their signature ones, this is the original. So for example, the Vanilla Sky, this is slightly shorter and smaller, but we got a smaller version of that, smaller than the smaller version. And this is a Pink Canyon, so this is the newer version for the EDP. I don't have any problem with the packaging, so I will just go ahead and leave it to you to think about. But let's go ahead and discuss about the packaging of the bottles. So as you see here, the original bottles are very classy. They have like the silver cap. It's very nice and unique. It's kind of heavy and it's still very easy to carry. Still fits in my purses. And this is their new version. Again, this is the Matcha Zen, for example, and they have changed this to a more plastic cup, even though this one is also plastic cup, but this is basically like just a solid white one. So this is still a very pretty packaging. As you also notice, they changed their label or their logo, so that's how it looks like. Not very much of a drastic change. Doesn't really affect me very much. Honestly, I think it just looks more modern now, which I think fits like the trend for the perfume world at this time. To continue, let's go ahead and discuss about their formulation. So the EDT versions, they are amazing. Of course, we all know that if it's a clean formula, they don't really last a long time. I would say their EDT version lasts for about 4 hours in my skin, especially for rollies. I actually transfer them to a different bottle so I can use them for a spray, which make it last longer because I sprayed in my clothing. So the EDT maybe is about 4 hours maximum for the longevity. Their sillage is very moderate, weak to moderate. And then we have this is the fall cashmere, but the EDP version, they don't really have much of a difference. They are obviously just the same notes as well. However, for their reformulation, maybe it just lasts an hour longer or so, but it doesn't really have much of a difference. So let's go ahead and discuss the scent club for the month of October, which is the Matcha Zen. And Matcha Zen has notes of green tea, whipped vanilla, and brown sugar. Basically, this is a really good transition perfume for summer to fall, and it's best to match with the fall cashmere and Isle Escape. I'll tell you now that this is a really good base for something if you like to layer perfume. So if you actually mix this with the Isle or the Isle Escape, it actually is really good for summertime. And then if you use it with the fall cashmere, it is really good for the fall season. So I guess that's why it's just really good for as a layering base. I would honestly say this has almost the same DNA with Golden Lotus, which is the last month's scent club, and Moonlight Petal as well, which is from last year. It has the same DNA. They're very calming. They have earthy notes to it. And of course, they don't last very long. Sillage for Matcha Zen is very weak. So if you keep applying it, I would definitely suggest still using something else to actually layer the perfume and make it pop up more. So that is the Matcha Zen. Now let me just discuss some bottles that I have right here. So I have the Fall Cashmere, which is everybody's favorite. So it has notes of a roasted almond, cinnamon bark, and spiced ginger. And it is best to pair with willow woods and Isle Cape again. So Fall Cashmere is very beautiful, honestly. It's just I don't like the cinnamon part. But cinnamon part only comes to like top note and then the middle note, but honestly the dry down, it's a very beautiful almond. So it's very nutty, kind of woody, and it's very pretty. It is spicy, so this is a really good scent for fall. Doesn't really last a long time. I actually like combining this with the Matcha Zen. It's just giving it a little bit more personality, and I'm not just smelling all cinnamon. But if you combine these together, honestly, they are very earthy. So just to let you guys know that. Let's discuss the Magic Bloom. This is also one of their best sellers. Just want to let you guys know that this Magic Bloom smells like their OG Magic Bloom. So I know that some of the people, including me, didn't really like the EDT version of this on their when it became like a signature scent. They kind of reformulated, in which they didn't say anything about it, but we could tell because we have like our rollerball from like the original Magic Bloom, and this EDP version smells like the good one. So if you guys like the OG Magic Bloom, you will like the EDP version. And let me discuss to you guys the notes for Magic Bloom. It is with pear, yuzu, and magnolia, and it's best to mix with Isle Escape and Sunshower. And let's go to the Pink Canyon. So the Pink Canyon, it's actually a very pretty scent. It gives me like the Dolce & Gabbana light blue vibe, so that crisp, powdery, citrusy scent, the kind of how it smells like. So this is the EDT version of that. I would honestly say I like the EDT version better because this one is more like powdery, I would say, and the EDP version is more citrus. So the Pink Canyon has notes of grapefruit, pink salt, and cedar, and best to match it with Magic Bloom and Sunshower. Sunshower, by the way, is also one of my favorites. I have like a giant bottle of Sunshower, and it's just my favorite in the summertime. The Pink Canyon is actually a good scent too. I use this when I go on hiking, when I go canoeing. This is basically like for nature adventure, for camping. This is going to be very perfect for those types of adventure. When it's like super duper hot, I know this scent kind of has like a screeching note to it, but it's actually really good when it's super hot. It performs the best during that time. Just to let you guys know before I forget, this rolly holder is actually $20 if you are a Scent Club member. However, for October, if you would like to take advantage of the new Scent Club, and then you add another 2 roller ball, so that's going to be for $60. Basically, you will actually have this holder for free. So I think it holds for like 12, so you can have a dozen rollies on your vanity that you can put. This is so pretty. Let me actually remove these so I can show it to you guys. So I am so obsessed with Skylar, and I'm just so happy that they have this holder. I mean, you can find some of this at Amazon for cheap, but I like it because it has their logo. And so that's what we have for the day, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope I can see you guys in the next one, and I hope you're also having a wonderful fall season. Have a wonderful day.